Every journey begins with a step, but some begin with a glance, a flicker of light, a color out of place. Today he walks through Osaka, not as a tourist, but as a photographer. Not chasing landmarks, but searching for moments. What he's looking for can't be found on maps. It lives in reflections, in shadows, in the quiet between footsteps. And today, Osaka is full of it. Let's see what the city reveals, frame by frame. A clear, cloudless sky stretches above. On the way to Osaka Castle, something vibrant catches his eye. A cluster of yellow flowers blooming boldly against the urban backdrop. Through a nearby glass pane, he notices the grid of building windows, lined up with a precision that draws the eye inward. The path to the castle unfolds ahead. Beyond a wrought iron fence, the first glimpse of the castle wall emerges. White stone set against a moat of emerald green. The still water mirrors the bright sky, the lines of the castle slightly warped, and the deep greens of the surrounding trees. It's the kind of weather photographers dream of: high contrast, rich colors, and clarity in every direction. Ahead, the castle's main gate comes into view. People pass through, unaware they're part of the scene. He opens his lens aperture wide, allowing the lines of the gate to sharpen while the moving figures dissolve into blur, a play between stillness and motion. On either side of the path, small human dramas unfold, conversations, glances, quiet pauses. He captures not just the place, but the lives moving through it. Beyond the gate, a single tree casts dappled shadows across the stone wall. Drawn in, he steps closer, framing the interplay of branches and light. Closer still, he isolates the delicate shadows falling on the wall, light as brushstrokes. Inside, the castle grounds stretch wide. Though it's a weekday afternoon, the space pulses with life. Businessmen, families, travelers. Another castle wall appears, not bordered by water this time, but by a lush field of grass. The sunlight reflects off it, painting the scene in a palette of greens and blues. On top of a distant wall stands silhouetted against the sky. Through his Leica Summilux, even those far-off figures remain tack-sharp, astonishingly detailed, yet rendered with softness. His eye is often drawn to what lies beyond, partially hidden subjects, hints of something more. That distance invites the imagination to wander forward. Another gate, another stream of people. Once again, he focuses on the structure itself, letting the foreground and background blur into an abstract of shifting details. He steps through. And there it is, Osaka Castle. Radiant in the afternoon light. Its layered rooftops gleam as the sun strikes it head-on. The image is crisp, almost surreal. Even with the Summilux lens wide open, the distant details remain pristine, while the foreground melts into a painterly blur. He shoots through a frame of wildflowers, their saturated hues merging in soft bokeh, adding a fleeting softness to the castle's solemn presence. Ticket in hand, he climbs to the top. From the upper observation deck, the city stretches in every direction, the air as clear as cut glass. The golden shachi-hoku atop the castle roof gleams, timeless, unmistakable. Through the glass doors leading to the outdoor terrace, another quiet scene unfolds. A young couple stands close, the woman leaning gently into the man's shoulder. Backlit by the brilliant Osaka skyline, their silhouette becomes a brief, intimate moment, quietly framed by light. Backlighting now paints the world in bold contrast. On a white wall, a poster frame hangs empty, just a sheet of grey backing board inside, but the sunlight hits it at just the right angle, and within the glass, the crosswalk's zebra stripes appear as if printed onto it, an unintentional street gallery. Under a sky so blue it seems painted, the water gently ripples. The sun begins its slow descent. The light grows harsher, more directional. Trees line the streets, their leaves whispering in the backlight as he walks beneath. Leaving the castle behind, he walks west along the riverside of Nakanoshima, a narrow island floating at the heart of Osaka's rivers. A bridge stretches ahead, arching across the river to the floating park in the middle. He makes his way toward it. On the path, an elderly man hunches forward, walking slowly. He passes between the silver metal poles, becoming part of the composition. The metal pillars glitter in the sunlight. From the bridge, he sees another bridge beyond it, both glistening as the sunlight hits them. The central island is a park. Beneath the same sky, people lounge, wander, and capture the moment in photographs. Nearby, rows of concrete columns stand neatly aligned. Just behind them, silver railings reflect the sun in sudden bursts. Beyond that, an expressway hums. On the grass, pigeons gather. Some walk in small flocks, moving through patches of sun-dappled shadow. One moves alone. He wonders, do pigeons choose solitude or companionship just like people do? Red and green plants grow in scattered patches. He wonders if nature itself chose this irregular arrangement. Sunlight filters down, illuminating the plants in dappled patterns. He turns his lens to the most ordinary of things, a stretch of grey asphalt reflecting the afternoon sun. The light, the people, the passing cars, everything becomes momentary, fleeting. And so, he presses the shutter, because when light touches a place only once, only photography can make it last. Dusk falls, the energy shifts. Dōtonbori, once sunlit and bustling, now glows in neon. Blue hour descends, blending electric color with twilight's softness. He switches cameras from Leica to Sony. Manual focus gives way to autofocus. The rhythm of shooting shifts with it. His subject isn't always known in advance. It's instinct. Whatever catches his eye in the moment. Reflections, emptiness, backlight, chaos. He walks and his vision reacts before thought can catch up. A street corner, a glint on wet asphalt, the shimmer of light through vinyl, a voice in the dark. He doesn't seek subjects, he responds to them. The riverside bustles with evening life. Though lively by day, at dusk it transforms. Lights flicker on, faces begin to glow, and the reflections grow richer, deeper, more mysterious. People fill the terrace cafes and riverwalk. Some dine, some take selfies, others laugh in motionless groups. The river's surface, an abstract canvas, mirrors the city lights in patchworks of color. Transparent vinyl dividers catch and reflect those same hues, transforming the world into a shifting field of color. The bridge above teems with life. A tour ferry glides slowly beneath, its reflection trailing like a dream. At the famous Glico sign, the crowds grow thicker, more electric. Beyond it, the street erupts in a riot of signage, red, yellow, neon green, a visual symphony that is Osaka. A planter holds no flowers, only a half-finished soda, crumpled cigarette boxes, and scattered butts. Yet somehow it resembles an abstract painting. On the wooden handrail, someone has left a few empty cans. Light from all directions strikes them, blue, pink, amber, until they stop looking like trash and begin to resemble a study in color. A black taxi pulls in, its glossy body capturing everything around it. The city wraps around it like camouflage. Then, he notices a pile of trash, a chaotic, disorderly heap. One bit of waste after another, forming a quiet, mournful mountain. Even that, through his lens, becomes a story. The sun has set, but the city hasn't stopped. Light shifts. Reflections scatter. What was once clear becomes abstract. He's walked through castles and riversides, through neon alleys and quiet frames. Everything he saw was a fleeting moment, gone almost as soon as it appeared. Everything you see becomes the past. Photography holds it. If this journey through Osaka spoke to you, through light, silence, and passing moments, consider subscribing to join him on the next walk. This channel is for those who see the world not just as it is, but as it feels through the lens.